I am here and slightly disorganized, but I'm okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Everything's good? Hi, head first only. Hi, array of emotions. Yeah. Sorry. God, I've been so busy. Head first only says, doing okay, all things considered. Ooh. What's going on? Oh, is it, are you talking about the Brexit thing? Or, sorry, I have a cough drop in my mouth. He says, all good. Like this sweatshirt, have we all got different colors? And no, we all have. Okay. Basically, my idea to spread Christmas cheer with some of my friends is, my idea was to get everybody, the same Christmas sweater. It's a Christmas sweater. Hold on, let me move my mic. You can get a good look. Okay. Oh yeah, it says now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho. And if you are a fan of Die Hard, then you'll know what that means. And if you aren't, then I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick up a blanket. Because I sit at my desk with a blanket because it's cold up here. And also I like blankets like a lot. So, oh my God, I have the worst. Brain. Okay. Yes. So everyone's got this same like super dark green, but with red lettering sweatshirt. And I figured that like what I could do is just like get my friends one of these. And that way we can, even though we can't like see each other for Christmas or anything, we can still Skype. We can still video. Yeah, and just talk. But I don't know. It was just kind of a way to spread Christmas cheer, but without like, like the bad reindeer jumper thing happening, or without I don't know. Just, actual like actually seeing somebody. I'm really sad that and that I can't visit people. I'm really sad because it's like I think it's, I don't know, I just really like seeing people, and I really like seeing friends, and I like hanging out and just eating food with them, especially eating food with, actually, it's just, just maybe as long as there's like food and like probably drinking. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Head first only says, nothing says Christmas spirit like acquiring a machine gun. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's right. Sorry, Die Hard's a great Christmas movie. And if you haven't seen it in a while, I haven't seen it in a while. I need to watch it again because Hans Gruber is amazing. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Head first only says, just the general amount of insanity going on at the moment, including but not limited to Brexit. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is a crazy time. And I'm okay, by the way, if you're wondering what am I doing faffing about with this mic? I'm trying to like arrange it because like I found that my camera is having a hard time focusing on my stupid fat face. So I was like, maybe if I move the mic, it'll help. But then you have to look at my face. And I know, lesser of two evils. Yeah. Head first only says, I made mashed potatoes with Stilton yesterday and it was amazing. Oh my God. That sounds really good. I love Stilton. I love Stilton cheese. And if you haven't had Stilton, you should have it. You should try it. If you're a fan of like sort of blue cheeses are a bit strong. Some people don't like strong cheeses. Some people do. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Stilton always reminds me of Christmas for some reason. So it's like Christmassy time. It's a Christmassy time. I've got a Christmas tree up behind me. It's pink. Yeah. It's because there's a real one downstairs. And the pink one was like the substitute for many years. Because I haven't I have an idea. Oh my God, that's a really good idea. So I'm looking at the chat. It says, Die Hard 2 is the one at the airport, right? Headfirst Only says, Bill Sadler in Die Hard 2, though. It's the Grim Reaper, dude. Oh my God, you know what we have to do for like this holiday season to get into that holiday magic? We're going to watch all the Die Hards. From Die Hard to Dying. I don't know. Aren't there like 4 of them? I've only seen the first, maybe the second, but I've seen the first a couple times. But anyway, we'll watch it. We'll just do the whole thing. I love doing like run-throughs. They're like series, or like, you know, like there's like a movie and then there's sequel and then there's like the one that comes after that. And I really want to, I love doing that, like Alien and then Aliens, and it's like all the Alien movies, except Prometheus. That was kind of balls. I mean, really? God. But yeah, or like Godfather 3. Like, I couldn't. But it's okay, because it's okay. We'll watch all the Die Hard movies, and then the traditional Christmas thing for me is to do the whole Firefly, like the Firefly marathon. Every year, it's Firefly ending with Serenity. And that's how you know I'm a big fucking nerd, because that's what we do. That's what we do. We watch shit. We can binge TV like nobody's like just nobody else. No one else can binge the way we can binge. And maybe that's just because we're so used to sitting on our arses. But, you know, that's good, I guess. Okay, yeah. So I've been working all day. And I've been working all day, every day for a while. And I'm pretty tired and like mental. But it's okay, because it's been busy. It's been busy. A Rave Emotion says, for some reason, whenever there was a Die Hard movie on TV, it was always with a vengeance. It's probably because it was cheaper to, like, you know, for playing in Belgium, maybe. It's like, okay, well, Die Hard with Vengeance. All right, well, it's okay. This one, we'll let you play it on your TV. On your TV channel for like not a whole lot of money. It's okay. First Only says, my brother bought me a box set of them on Blu-ray a few years ago, so I'm all set. Ooh, you're ready. You're ready. Head First Only says, yeah, stop before you get to Prometheus and Covenant. We'll just pretend they don't exist. Yeah, let's just do that. Although, I thought Fassbender was super good in Prometheus. I think he was the only one who, like, he's the only one who convinced me with his acting. Everyone else was sort of like, yeah. But I was just too distracted by all the plot holes and poor character development. So, there you go. Mike Tango Charlie, you're here. Nick, did you get this sweatshirt in the post? Did you get the sweatshirt I sent you? Please say yes, because we all have one, and we're part of the Die Hard Christmas fan club now. I don't know. I just made that up like right now. Are you? I'm sorry. Mike Tango Charlie says, I am wearing it now. Head for Solo, he's like, yay! Okay. All right. We are in the house wearing, there is at least one other person wearing the Now I Have a Machine Gun, ho ho ho, Christmas jumper. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Of course it is, Mike Tango Charlie. It is. And I feel like it's like one of the few acceptable Christmas movies, because I'm not going to watch like fucking some of that shit I see on like on like Netflix that's like super romancy, like a Christmas Prince or something like that. I can't. Hey, that French Jokey, what's up? Yeah, I can't watch that because I think I'll just like start stabbing myself if I just watch that shit. It's like, okay, this makes me want to not have eyes, all right, or ears. Anyway, yeah, this whole like microphone thing. I hope it's working. I hope you're like, it's focusing. This camera is focusing. It's having a hard time. It's auto-focusing too. It's like, I hate you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Mike Tango Charlie says, a Christmas movie without machine guns and international terrorism isn't a Christmas movie. Yeah. Yeah, you know what that is? That's Love Actually. Yeah, because to me, you are perfect. I just want to put that out there. I mean, I'm not saying it's a terrible movie. It's not. And it's got like, you know, it's got Alan Rickman. I mean, anything, a good Christmas movie will always have Alan Rickman. Because, yeah. Because Alan Rickman is lovely. Rest in peace. See you at the crossroads. Yeah. So this is what I did. I tried to like order sweatshirts for everybody. And that way, when you watch Die Hard this holiday season, which you will, because I have implanted the idea in your head. Also, it is the only acceptable. No, it's not the only acceptable Christmas movie, but it's the least embarrassing Christmas movie I have ever seen. So, like, yeah, it's the least embarrassing. Also, that's what taught me like how to make fists with my feet on carpet. It's supposed to help jet lag, apparently. I don't know if it does, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, tonight. Oh shit, I should mention what's been going on. Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit that's been happening. Well, let's see. My cat Queenie is kind of on her way out. And I'm saying that because it's true. She's been sick for a while. We've been treating her diabetes for like a year and a bit. And she's got acromegaly. She's got diabetes. She's got arthrosis in her spine. And we found out that she has gastrointestinal lymphoma. So she's just like on her way out. And we took her to the vet on like last week on like Thursday or something. And that's how it's like, it was just like, okay, we are just going to manage her pain and spoil the shit out of her. I'm going to give her, I've been giving her so many treats. And yeah, she's on her way out. She's an old girl. And it's showing now, finally. So can't do anything about that except, I don't know, make sure she is comfortable. And when the time comes, yeah, I will make that call. You know, I'll have to have her put to sleep because I just don't want her to suffer. And it's I had to do it for my first cat. And now it's like, because I had to do it for my first cat this time around, it's a little less terrible, just a little bit less terrible, but only like a little bit less. Also, I found out my sister has COVID, and she wasn't doing well for a bit. She's better now. She's much better now, but I video called her because she finally, like, she actually messaged me and was like, oh, by the way, I have COVID. And, you know, it's like, it's really bad. And it's like, oh my God. And also, why is no one in my family telling me except my sister, like, right now? And so, she's okay. She's doing better. She's doing a lot better. But, I think she said it was like pretty much the worst pain, the worst she's felt in her entire life. And I have seen that woman vomit up like margaritas. So it's like, is this the worst? Wow. Yeah. It's like, she actually told me she felt like all her organs were like mushy. And I was just like, seriously, that is frightening. That is frightening. So for all of you out there who are watching or not, please stay safe. Your relatives could get COVID. And my sister's doing a lot better. And I've been calling her every day. I didn't call her today, though, because I told her I'd be streaming and I'm like working all day. So, yeah. That's happening. And that was stressful for a few days because I really wasn't sure how okay she was. And when I first talked to her, she was not okay. It was pretty bad. And I just felt so bad for her. Because it's like, shit. I don't know how anyone can like pretend like this isn't a bad thing, you know? How this isn't a terrible fucking pandemic. Because like, it's like, oh god. Da French Doggy says, I saw a story yesterday. An NBA player had 7 relatives dying of COVID. Dear God. 7 relatives. That's terrible. Oh my god. So many relatives. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. And for those of you who have lost people or who know people who have gotten sick, it's just, I'm sorry. This is awful. And it just makes me want to like hide inside a lot more than normal. Mike Tango Charlie says, bring on the vaccines. Yeah, bring on the vaccines. Thanks to those companies for like making vaccines. Thanks to Dolly Parton, who donated a shit ton of money for vaccine research. So Dolly Parton, like if there isn't another reason to love Dolly Parton, you know, here's yet one more reason to love Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Awesome. Thank you. And for those people who donated money, it's just great. Da French Dougie says, and he lost his mother in the first months of 2020 because of that as well. The guy is 24. I feel for him. That's tough. It is. It is really tough. And he's young. And to lose so many people at that age, you know, when you're kind of young, it's like, God, that's really tough. I'm sorry. Ugh. Oh, I hope somebody like, I don't pray, but like, you know, shit. Man, maybe I'll make an exception this time around. All right, what else? Oh, headfirst only says Harold Budd, who worked closely with Brian Eno on multiple albums. Yeah, I know. Died yesterday. He was 84, but even so, had to listen to Ambient 2 on land today. Yeah. Yeah, you were the one who introduced me to Brian Eno ambient stuff. And it was like, oh man. And he was 84, and that's nice. And I mean, at least he like lived longish, you know, but why is everyone passing away? Okay. He had a stroke in November, but it was COVID. Oh, it's COVID. Shit. So he had a stroke, but then he got COVID because he was most likely in the hospital because he had a stroke. And then he got COVID whilst in hospital. Yeah. Wow. Jesus. Mike Tango Charlie says, Chuck Yeager bought the farm the other day too. Oh yeah, I heard about that one. I heard about the Chuck Yeager one. I was like, fastest man alive. Yeah. Man. Okay, that was depressing. So, on to good news. Okay. So the reason why I'm so fucking tired is because I've been working really, really hard. I have something that's due. I have something that's due on the 14th. And it's like, it was something that my friend commissioned, and I would play it for you, except that it's supposed to be a surprise. So I can't play it for you, but I need to still work on it anyway. But, if that person this is meant for, if that person's watching, don't worry, no spoilers. Okay. I will not. So I have been working pretty hard. I've been working on Metropolis a little bit as well. And just basically like just working a lot on music. And I got an email today from a friend who put my name out there for possibly scoring a documentary. So that would be neat. And if that producer person is watching right now, don't worry about the budget cost. I know I'll be pretty cheap. Yeah, you know. I'm a pretty cheap date, all right? I'm a cheap date. You know. I don't need the bottle of champagne. It's fine. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe I'll be scoring a documentary soon. Either way, Metropolis is compositionally is finished, although I think I'll probably just go back to the beginning and like do some like I need to move this fucking mic. God. I need to fucking shit. Okay, I'm just going to do this because I hate the mic and I hate that my camera is not focusing, and I noticed that I had issues with a video where I was like not in focus at all, which was weird. So it's like you just look at my fucking blurry face, and at that point I'm like, I'm really sorry. So we'll see what happens. I might get an actual scoring job, maybe not. We'll see. Ditch the mic and stick with hand signals or semaphore. Yeah. Okay, so if I just wave like no. You can't do hand signals on Twitch. I can't do that. Cause oh my god. I hope I don't break anything. Okay. Is my face in focus? Cause I know it was my camera was having an issue with focusing. And it was like, what are you doing? Alright. Everest only says semaphore is the way to go, or possibly an Aldous lamp. Yeah. I find mics so annoying. I just find them really annoying. I hope can you hear me all right? I hope it's okay. Can I leave this here? Is this going to be a problem? I turned up like the little gain, so maybe it might be all right. If it's not all right, let me know. Headfirst only says Monty Python references. Can you even talk? Monty Python references notwithstanding. Mike Tango Charlie says Morse code. Telegraph is the future of communications. Oh God. Headfirst only says you sound fine. That autofocus is a bit scatty. I know. I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know how to turn off autofocus. And if I don't know, I'll figure it out. Bear with me. I'm so very sorry. Just so you know, I'm terrible with tech. Terrible. And, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So, you guys want to tell me how you're all doing, other than being, like, super sad that, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That is, Headfirst only says the Logitech app may have a setting. Whoops, there goes again. Yeah, it's. I move around too much. I'm a little too like anxious, probably, and I guess I sorry should come out of my mouth. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I should have figured. I've been so busy. I haven't even fucking like checked this shit. Oh, and I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, Headfirst only. I'm really sorry. I haven't gotten your album yet because I've sort of been like dealing with possible death situations and stuff. Oh, my Tango Charlie put something with like Morse code. I don't know what that means. And I think it's unfair. I think someone should translate it. Lots of dots and dashes. I only know SOS. That's all I know. I kind of wish I knew Morse code, but I feel like... Oh, okay. Mike Tango Charlie knows. Of course you would. It says, hello world. Mike Tango Charlie says, for the uneducated, I shall translate. Hello world. Nice. Nice. Okay, so yeah, Headfirst only released an album called Geometry of Sleep, and if you want to find it, it's on headfirstonly.bandcamp.com. And it's Pay What You Want, and it's called The Geometry of Sleep. And all of it has to do with like stages of sleep, like anxiety dreams, like, restoration, lots of different themes involving sleep. And, from the beginning to, when you first fall asleep to waking up. And so he released this album. I need to go buy it because I've not been like present. Like, I've been so busy like all the time, and I can't even I'm so sorry. I'm like barely here. But yeah. Head First Only says, I'm now 5 tracks into the next album because I have apparently forgotten how to kick back or chill. You know what? Shit, man. Oh, fuck this fucking kicking camera. God damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna... Hold on. Let me sit like a slob for a second and adjust. Okay. If I'm here, I hope it's working. Shit. Okay. So Head First Only, in case you guys don't know, Head First Only, he's also on Twitch. So go follow him. He Twitches every Thursday and every Sunday. Thursday at 7:30 British time, which is GMT, and on Sunday 9 p.m. British time. And he does a lot of stuff about music. It's all about music, and shows some of his projects as well, but also talks about, different like synths. Lets us know what's free, by the way. That's always nice. Yeah. So yeah, but he's got a new album out on Bandcamp, and he's a lot more I feel like he's like way more productive than I am. Because he's way more productive than I am. I thought I was busy. I guess he's busier. So he got like a new like fucking fancy ass keyboard, like the kind that just makes you want to like cream your pants. Like, it's so nice. And just in case you guys don't know what I'm working with, I'll let you know. I work with a laptop. And I've got a Yamaha keyboard, not a nice one, like an older one, I bought it when I was living in Korea, and I took it with me because I needed a keyboard. So yeah. Oh. Head First Only says, Native Instruments Complete Control S88 Mark II, if anyone's wondering. Yeah, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. He's got a fancy I'm going to say it the way I say it, which is he got a fancy ass keyboard. He's got a fancy ass keyboard. And it's got like lights and shit, like lights up. It has like different lights too. And it's basically like, to a producer, like, to all producers, like if somebody gets like one of those keyboards, it's like, oh my God, it's like the best toy. It's like, remember when you were a kid and you wanted like a certain toy? I mean, I wanted the He-Man sword, the one that made sounds when you swung, you swing the sword and it's like, by the power of Grayskull, I wanted that, but apparently you don't, Asian moms don't buy little Asian girls He-Man swords. Yeah. But when you do, when you find somebody who's got like the epic thing, you're just like, oh my God, somebody has the best toy ever. And for producers, at least this is what I think. We all like mouth breathe when there's like a beautiful keyboard. We're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because it's just so amazing. And you're just like, yes, I want that. And gear is like fantastic. I'm not a gearhead in any way, shape, or form. I am using you know, just my regular KRK Rocket monitors and a laptop, a MacBook Pro from like 2011, and an old Yamaha keyboard. I do not have a lot of gear. I'm just not that person who has a lot of stuff because I don't know, I guess I'm just too poor. But it's okay. Yeah. Mike Dinkocelli says, I've got one of those piano apps on my phone if that counts. It doesn't count. No, it doesn't. Headfirst only says, it totally does. It doesn't count. Doesn't count. No. He says, it's a bit like Guitar Hero. You tap the moving dots. I do a pretty good Claire de Lune. Oh, I love Claire de Lune, by the way. And I love that song. So it's okay. Good job at the Claire de Lune. Well done. Deaf French Doggy says, it's never too late to buy that sword, though. It isn't, but I need to spend money on other things. Not a He-Man sword. I can't. Headfirst Only says, the toy I wanted as a kid, and I still remember its name, was the Johnny 7 one-man army, a toy gun, hangs head in shame, but I never got one. I was 4 years old at the time, to be fair. Hangs head in shame again for accidentally adding an apostrophe where it shouldn't be. Oh my god, stop being so hard on yourself. MC Howman, our test comes out negative, thank god, to let you know. Okay, by the way, and there we're getting rated. Oh my. You know what that means? That means we're gonna start playing some music. Oh my god. By the way, MC Howman 70 in the chat, that's my mom. My parents had to get tested for COVID as well. So basically everybody is like, ooh, they've got COVID. Sagday says, so Sagday is rating with a party of 5. Thank you. So yeah, everybody treat MC Hellman 70 nice because that's my mom. Just letting you know. Deaf French Yogi says, as a kid, all I wanted was either Bionicles figurines or Transformers. Yes, I love Transformers. But the ultimate Transformer I wanted was Unicron, and I never found it in France. Aw, I'm so sorry. So we were talking about toys, and I was just going to like play Metropolis stuff. So in case, for those of you who don't know, I'm from Small Live Loop artist from Russia. Hope to hear your music soon. Okay, I'll play it now. Hi, I will follow you. Thanks for rating. Okay, now I guess we'll get this party started. I'll talk with you in a bit. Let me switch to display. Bloop, bloop. And my desktop is a mess, but it's okay. Because you get Metropolis. Okay, I'm going to play it from... I've added and I've mastered stuff. The Dark. Hi, Muthu the Dark. Nice. Metropolis awaits. I'm just going to start from the beginning of the... I've mastered a bunch of stuff. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Let me adjust the volume thing. And here we go. Come on. Here we go. No, I can't do that. Nope. I'll just play it all the way through.
rush of the heat. They cry and call me a witch and lay their sins at my feet. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas, Maleficarum. The blood is pumping as I brace into attack. They swing the hammer and it strikes me in the back. Claim they're exterminating me on God's behalf. They want my tears, but I just look at them and laugh. Am I not what you asked for? Not what you prayed for? You're a fearless leader, great mediator. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you like, and I will lead you to damnation. Can't they see what they've done? All that they hated, they've become. Think they can tell good from evil, but which one is which? One is which one? No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayan, Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayan, Maleficarum. To the fire, raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cut me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on fire. As I laugh in your face, lift me on to the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cut me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on fire. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas, Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas, Maleficarum. Say it, Malayas, Maleficarum. Say it, Malayas, Maleficarum. Say it, Malayas, Maleficarum. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you lack, and I will lead you to damnation. Malayas, Maleficarum.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just like, yeah. I was just tearing up again. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, like, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. That's the end. That's the end of the film. There you go. And yeah, so I was like trying to figure out how to end this with a like how do you follow like the huge bombastic orchestral like thing, and it's like, okay, I have to follow it with something that's going to help like calm you down a little, and just like sort of just like it's okay. Like a gentle stroke on your face. Yeah, so yeah, that's I worked on it a little, and so technically all the composing is done, but I'm going to go back to the beginning, and then I'm going to check and double check and then look at what I should polish and make, just make better and stuff. A Rave Emotion says the middle approach really works. Aw, thanks. Oh yeah, by the way, like while this was playing, if you're watching and you don't know, like last time when I played this last week, I didn't do the end credits. I only did up to the end, but I hadn't like done like as much like finessing, and so now I got to play this for you where I've like actually mastered a bit, and like you get, and I've like made sure that everything's sort of like somewhat together and good, and yeah, it's it makes me fucking cry like at the I just for some reason I'm like crying at the end, and I think it's just because I've been working on it for so long. Because I started it like on the end of March, maybe the beginning of April. I started doing this, and so it's like actually nice to sort of see the end, and it's like, okay, all right, this was like a pretty good long-term project, and I need to really like to finish it, but yeah. Hey, Belinda at Noirshire's in the house. Hi. Okay, so basically, yeah, throughout this whole thing I've just been like, oh my god, crying. And we got some really great comments, really nice ones. I guess you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. So I just feel like yeah. It's that I really like the ending. Yeah. Hello to Lolly2977. Muthu the Dork, who is now joining us from Mumbai, who's joined us earlier, says, oh my god, I loved it. Thank you. Thank you. It's like so yeah. Thank you. I work really hard on this. Like, I probably don't work as hard as Head First Only. No, I work pretty hard. I'm like, I pull full days and sometimes longer than full days at this desk. And I work and work and work on producing, because I'm a music producer and I'm also like a singer and rapper and everything. Just all the things. And so I decided, hey, maybe I should learn how to score films, because that would be a nice thing to learn, and I would like to do that, and I really like film score, so maybe I should learn. And so it's like, yeah. So that's why I'm doing it, and that's now you can see like I've learned so much since I started this project. I've learned a lot about scoring, and yeah. Oh. Move the Dark says, your efforts really paid off for good. Thank you. Yeah. And I have a lot of stuff. I've got deadlines, so I've got more stuff to do, but it's all good. It'll get done. Head First Only says, when I work on stuff, I always remember to eat, unlike certain other people, lol. And the French Doggy says, that's a good tip. Okay, all right. I know. I'm sorry. I just skip lunch mostly. I don't skip dinner or breakfast. I just get kind of like, I'm not gonna stop for lunch. How about I just drink some coffee? It's cool. Coffee's nice. I drink coffee. Trying to like, I'll just stay a little bit longer. I just don't like to leave my desk if I'm working on something and I'm like, I'm in the zone or whatever, and I'm like, I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna do like, let's just work through this. Yeah. Oh god. My Tango Charlie says coffee is for closers. Oh my god. That's right. Coffee's for closers. Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? That's like, what was that from? Is that from like Wall Street? What was that from? It feels like something from Wall Street. Like Alec Baldwin yelling at you or something. Yeah. Head First Only says, I am happily in Camp Chump. Camp Chump? What's that camp? Is that the camp we go to in the winter when it's time to stay in and eat cookies? That's a good camp. Hey, D&T Elliot! You're here! Yeah, Move Through the Dark says, you're not alone for skipping meals. Lol, jumping in. Yeah, okay, good. Not the only one. I'm sorry. I don't know, I just get busy and then, you know, that happens. So I also remastered and kind of worked on the video for The Great Destroyer of Worlds. And yeah, I guess I should play that for you. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be working on this. I'll be polishing it up, knitting it all together and mixing, mastering, kind of doing that. And I'll, as soon as I get it finished, I'll try to yeah, I'll try to like kind of get a feel for when everybody's like not super busy so I can have a watch party, some kind of thing. Mithu the Dork says, already I'll head back to my chemicals before they blast. Trying to be funny, but it is not, haha. No, it's funny. It's alright. Go ahead. It's alright. I just don't want there to be an exothermic reaction. Oh. Sorry. I'm stupid. Mike Tango Charlie says, apparently his character wasn't in the original play. Yeah, that's right. Wall Street. Alec Baldwin was not in the original. That character was not originally in there. It was Alec Baldwin making it up, doing his own thing, and going like, you know, doing it, saying terrible things to everybody as a motivational speech. Bye, Muthu the Dork. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. And good luck studying that chemistry. God, that sounds hard. Okay. All right. So, do you, yeah. Sorry. I was watching that and it was just really like, watching that made me like cry. So, do you, any comments? So you like it? It's cool. That'll do for end credits. Just sort of like, I just wanted one string and then like a bit of piano, and then it was like kind of something that sounded slightly whimsical and sorry, excuse me. Something that sounded a bit whimsical. Bye, Muthu the Dork. Yeah. So yeah, something that would sort of help kind of like, you know, because it gets really big at the end and it's like, oh my god. Yeah. Head First Only says, it's the right way to let people off that emotional high. Yeah. And then it's kind of sweet, but it's kind of whimsical. And so it's just like, it just kind of like, here, it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's I don't know. That's kind of what it just reminds me of. Like somebody's just kind of being like, it's all right. It's okay. And just like rubbing your back. You're like, it's okay. You can leave now. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, Belinda, I don't know if you missed it. Did you miss the whole ending? Yeah, cuz like I played basically the whole like guitar section to the end, and I played that whole thing, and all the stuff, all the changes I made as well to it. And yeah, and the end credits. So I actually scored the end credits because I don't feel like there should be a moment of silence in this film. Even at the beginning of the credits or the end, I think that you should use that, because if you don't score something to it, people will not read it. And this is important information, you know. It's oh, Marsha says, sorry, I was like, it's okay, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's like, it's what happens. Sorry you missed the whole epic thing. Yeah, you missed the whole epic thing. You missed me crying again. like a sad baby. So I cry during movies whenever I hear a piece of music I really like, and I'm watching a film and it's like I'll just cry. Because there's something that happens to me. I think it's called frisson, and it's when it's like when something sort of takes over you and you feel a kind of awe, and like, for like, what happens to me is that I just start getting get really cold. You'll watch it later, Norshar? Cool. I hope you like it. So yeah, I get really cold, and it's almost like some kind of weird cold feeling comes over me, and I kind of stop breathing for a little bit. So sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes like I just cry and stuff, because something to me it's so beautiful that it's like I cry, and I can't help but cry because it's like the emotions are so overwhelming. Does that happen to anybody else? I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I don't know if I should be ashamed. It's like, yeah. Headfirst only says, that sounds like you going into shock. Yeah, it does, huh? I probably am going into shock. My heart starts beating a little fast too. Sometimes. Like right when we were watching and you saw me kind of like I don't know, I probably struck a pose where I was like sort of frozen and like kind of like that. My heart, it's because I could feel my heart like pounding. It was just like I'm looking at the chat. Noirshar says, oh well, Mike Tango Charlie said, spoiler, they all die in a fire. It's not true. And Noirshar says, everyone always dies in the fire. Or Mike Tango Charlie says, or else a piano falls on them. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, so that happens to me like a fair amount, and yeah, when I hear something that's like really surprising, especially, it'll just sort of like, it just sort of stops me a little, and I can't help but like kind of, I don't know, I feel a sense of awe. It's a weird thing. I don't know anyone else that, I don't know what if this happens to anyone else, you know? Because this is not something that I bring up in a conversation. Well, how often do you cry? Well, yeah. Apparently it's not that normal. Oh my god, that's the name of my sex tape. Oh, sorry, I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's like, apparently that's not normal name of your next sex tape. Yeah. And I'm wearing my my Die Hard sweatshirt, so kind of perfect. At first only says, or an anvil. Anvil. Noirshar is like, I prefer anvil deaths. More anvil deaths in cinema. Oh god, anvils. Yeah, I like how that's the first thing you had, Noirshar and Headfirst Only. They jinxed. They totally did the whole like, we both thought of anvils thing. They thought of anvils when of a character dying. Is it because this is like a silent film? This is like black and white and stuff. Yeah, and it's like, you know what? It would be really like funny and sad at the same time. An anvil, because it's not a grand piano or a fire. An anvil. Is this like some kind of like Roadrunner, kind of Roadrunner coyote situation? Yeah, you guys are all nerds. I love it. Mike Dingo Charlie says, let's agree. It has to be something from Acme Corporation. Always Acme. Always. That's the brand we've come to love and trust. It works. Head First Only says, 2 words, beep, beep. You know the reference. Of course I know the reference. And you know what? I've actually seen Roadrunners. Actually, a Roadrunner running along the road next to the car. And yeah, they're not that cool. They're actually a little drab looking. But it's weird just seeing them run. And you're like, what are you doing? You're a bird. Shouldn't you be flying? Why are you running? It's like when I saw tumbleweeds for the first time, I was like, this doesn't look as like nice as the ones in the cartoons. Cartoon ones, they look kind of soft, because they're like a scribble. But in real life, tumbleweeds are pokey. Really pokey. Yeah. Oh my god. Marsha says, I've been watching the Animatics. Oh, Animatics? Animaniacs? Oh, Animaniacs. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I know. I like the Good Pigeons myself. I'm the Good Pigeons fan. Yeah. Headfirst Only says, I must send you a copy of a document I have here entitled The Cartoon Laws of Physics. Road runners have nothing on wild Tasmanian chickens. Those things are fast, says Mike Tango Charlie. Yeah, Mike Tango Charlie, by the way, is from Tasmania, which is why he's giving us Tasmanian references. Yeah. Or Good Feathers. Marshall says, yeah, it was Good Feathers. I'm sorry. For some reason, I kept thinking Good Pigeons. Whatever. Headfirst Only says, what are we doing tonight, brain? Trying to take over the world. Okay. Narf. They love this shit. Okay, this is like all Animaniacs stuff. And it's great. Mike Tango Charlie says, and Tasmanian devils do not twirl like a tornado. No, they do not. All right. So, what would you like next? Did you what time is it? What time is it? Oh my god, it's already 10:26. Headfirst Only says, what? I have been lied to by cinema. Yeah, Tasmanian devils don't twirl. They run pretty quickly though. I saw one at there's a animal park, an open sort of like it's not like a zoo. It's more like a really great wild animal park thing. And it's in Belgium, and it's called Paradisa, and it is fantastic, and I love it. And they did have like a Tasmanian devil or two there, which is kind of rare. It's just because they were it was part of that program where they decided to import a couple of Tasmanian devils because there was that disease. There's that, like a lot of Tasmanian devils, they started getting like tumors or cancers and stuff. And so, yeah, the facial cancer, Mike Tango Charlie says. Yeah. So because of those cancerous tumors, it's sort of like just, destroying the Tasmanian devil population. So Paradisa adopted a couple of it's like like the Save the Tasmanian Devils. They took a couple in, and I did get to see one, but it was just running in circles. It was so fast. It was really quick. It was so fast. They make quite a racket at night, hence the name. Yeah, I wasn't there at night because it's but I'd like to. I don't know. I bet it sounds crazy. Headfirst Only says, I read that they've got a genetic strain in one colony that seems to be immune, so there's hope. Yeah, I hope so, because I don't want the Tasmanian devils to die. I mean, they're not that cute. But, we're not only out to save the cute animals. We want to save, The less cute ones too. Because, yeah, let's just not be, let's not be dicks to animals. Not too much anyway. The babies are pretty cute, but then babies usually are, Mike Tango Charlie says. Oh, even the honey badgers, Head First Only says. Honey badger don't give a shit. I love honey badgers. They don't give a shit. And it's wonderful. And I'm like, honey badgers, you badass motherfucker. Even hippo babies are cute, Mike Tango Charlie says. I think Mike Tango Charlie really wants baby animals. I should send you a duck or something. Can you send a duck through Amazon? I bet there's got to be something. Oh, I got to Amazon some kind of thing to you, like a baby animal that you have to take care of. Yeah, because you know what's great? Giving you responsibilities. Merry Christmas. Here's a responsibility. No, I already gave you a Christmas present. It's a sweatshirt. We're dying hard tonight this season. So basically they're all talking about, like, you know, animals, baby animals. I love baby animals. I mean, kittens, basically, they're just like my kryptonite kittens. I don't know what it is. They just look so, they're cute and they're little and they're fluffy and they look like they need a home, and god damn it, they're looking at you with those big eyes going like, please take me home. And I'm like, I will give you whatever you want because you've already stolen my heart. God. Norshard says, I love how mean honey badgers are. Yeah, they're mean. And I kind of like it. Because not all animals can be nice. I mean, because they're animals. Stop assigning, like, personality characteristics to each one, expecting them to behave like human beings. Okay, so what would you like to watch next? Would you like the newer version of The Great Destroyer of Worlds? I don't have anything new to play for you because we finished the film. Yeah, because we finished the film. Or I don't know. What would you like me to do? Because it's like, yeah. If you would like me to play anything else, I will. Or if you're just like, fuck it, I don't want to watch any more shit. Stop playing your stupid music and films for me. And like, quit it. Dealer choice. Okay. There's this whole conversation happening about, like, honey badgers now. Headfirst Only says, have you seen the documentary about honey badgers with Toby Jones narrating? It's hilarious. Yeah. And that guy in there looks cut up. There's a guy in there. He just looks like he's just been mangled. Like a sad toy. Anyway. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna play, like, I'll play Great Destroyer of Worlds. And, I'll play the newer version. There. And that way, there. You guys can still continue talking about stuff. But I'll feel like I'm doing something.
obsession of your fever dream. Go on and let me in, and I will make you shout, I'll make you scream. I am the seven deadly sins, and I brought down Babylon. I will consume your mind, body, and soul till they're completely gone. I am the fearsome, beautiful, great destroyer of worlds. And you will love me, worship me above all of the girls. 'Cause I can tear you apart till there is no heart. Devour you, oh, you lost all control. I am the fearsome, beautiful, great destroyer of worlds. I'm gonna take you, and then I'll break you. I'm gonna take you, and then I'll break you. I'm gonna take you, and then I'll break you. I'm gonna take you, and then I'll break you.
Okie dokies. Yeah. Yeah, I worked on that a little bit, but like, yeah, just trying to, because I'm trying to put together some stuff to like show an actual person who may want to hire me for actual music and pay me actual monies. Money would be nice. I could use some money. Honestly, I just need to like, I gotta get a new computer. Please fund me. Anyway, yeah. Headfirst only says, love the reverb on the drums. Noirshire says, I love this entire scene. Yeah, that's my favorite. I don't know. I just love that. It's just like, I don't know why I love it so much. I think it's just because she's so amazing. And like, I just really like the song in general. It's like when I watch that, I don't even think of like that it's me doing that or like singing that, or it's like, this is just, does that ever happen to like any of you guys when you're like listening to some of your music, like either stuff that you sung or just stuff that you composed, and you're like, oh, you forget for a moment that it's you, that you did that, but you kind of sort of, yeah, for like a moment you just sort of forget. And that's kind of what happens to me, like, also. It's like, it stops being about me, and it's about the film itself, and I like that. Yeah. Yeah, Headfirst only says, being paid actual money would be good. Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, shit, I could use it. Honestly, I could get a new computer. That'd be great. This is my big goal. I need to stop. I need to like Like I'm trying to be really good about not buying a bunch of dresses or anything, and just just save money for a new computer. This is sad. I feel like, I don't know. Burp. Whatever. Okay. And First Only says, very occasionally I listen back and think, is that me? And it's the coolest feeling ever. Marshar is like doing that. So anyway, did you want to watch the whole thing, the other bit over again, or did you want me to end the stream? Because I don't really have anything new to show you. Not that I wasn't working, it's just that I can't play it for you because it's a surprise for somebody else. And yeah, I can't play it for you just in case that person is watching. I don't want to like ruin the surprise. So yeah, what would you like to just end this? Do you guys want to? Did you want to watch something over again, or is that good? Well, HUD First Only says, I'm well up for watching the last section of film again. Okay, I'll play the last section of film. Maybe do you want me to start from? I think I'll start from. And it'll let Norjar watch with us. Yeah. Okay, then I'll start from after the rap scene. Is it you want after the rap scene? I'm probably going to have to call it soon, but can listen to a little more Micah Tango Charlie. Okay, I'm just going to start. All right. I'm going to start after the rap scene. And that way, it's not too long, and you guys will be all right. She's like, haha, burn me, bitches. You stupid hoes. Okay, bell time. All right. Okay. Okay.
Maleficarum.
Okie dokies. That was it. Burp. Oh, God. Yeah, I almost I had to blink the tears away. Sorry, it's just the ending. I don't know why. And then the little piano thing is just like, okay. Fuck. God, I need to well, probably I need to just relax. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys liked oh, Nora, sorry. I hope you liked that. Yeah. Because that was your first time seeing that bit. Yeah, I had to figure out what to do. Hold on. Yeah, I had to figure out what to do about the ending because I didn't quite know what to do. And so I figured I'd give something that would just sort of kind of be sweet and slightly whimsical, kind of quiet, but not but still a bit emotional, Does that make sense? Yeah. That's what I do. Warshat says magic and yeah. Thanks. I'm trying. My Tango Charlie says, so not a tuba solo then. By the way, my Tango Charlie has been suggesting tuba, banjo, theremin. He's like, oh, you should do that for the ending. And I'm like, as a joke, I think, certainly as a joke. And I'm like, yeah. How about no? Oh, zither. Yeah, the zither. I can't forget the zither, my Tango Charlie says. No, I can't. I really like the zither because of the third man with Orson Welles. I just love that. I'm sorry. I like that. I went to the sewers in Vienna. I did the third man tour in the sewers. It wasn't that bad. I was like, these are pretty good sewers. And yeah. And the zither was popularized in that. I really liked that. Is the third man theme a zither or cymbalom? Head First Only says. I think it's a zither. Because I think there was a whole conversation about I think I read an article about that. Ages ago. But it was an article about how the zither was all super popular. Now he's gonna Google it. Head First Only. Okay, good. Head First Only, you Google it. You fact checked me, okay? Please do. Because on this channel, we're all about education. I don't want to give you bad facts. Hashtag bad facts. Yeah, not a tuba solo, my Tango Charlie. And no xylophones either. No, I don't even own a banjo either. It'd be cool though. I'd be terrible at a banjo. I don't know. I just have stupid tiny hands that don't work well for banjos probably. And Warjai says, guys, she's a noise sorcerer. Yeah, I'm not a noise sorcerer. Wouldn't that, you know what, that would make me a witch, right? She's a witch. She's a witch. Yeah. I'm probably a witch. Needs more cowbell, my Tango Charlie says. Yeah. I don't even know where I could actually put that. I'd have to think about that. I might be able to sneak a cowbell in there in one scene. My Tango Charlie. Oh, Head First Only says Anton Karas playing the zither. Woohoo! I got it. It was the zither. Boom! Yay! So many facts. Karas was literally busking in a restaurant where Wells had dinner. Yeah. I and it was probably this sounds pretty cool. Let's put it in a film. And no, you know? Actually, I really like that. I should watch that film again. That whole chase scene at the just, I don't know. It still gives me a bit of anxiety. Certain chase scenes give me anxiety. That one. And the one from like that French film called Diva, that one gives me anxiety. Yeah, but not the one from The Matrix, because you know everything's going to be just fine. That The Matrix Revolutions, I think. That's the chasing. Yeah, I'm not worried for anybody. Clup and Puff, hey! You're here! And I'm ready to I just finished playing stuff and I'm all done. You're late. No, it's okay. How are you doing? Yeah, so Anton Karas did the zither. So that was his jam. Karas hadn't played the tune in 15 years. It wasn't written for the film at all. It's a great tune, and I love it. And Noirshire is calling me an awesome witch, to which I will respond, thank you. I will try. Christopher Walken says it definitely needs more cowbell. Oh yeah, hold on. Needs more cowbell. I don't know. I can't do it because I don't have the bass in my voice. Maybe I should just pull a gold watch, and say it came from an ass. Yeah. Pulp Fiction fans for you. Okay. Yeah. No. I can't do it. Fuck. I can't do Christopher Walken. I can do so many people, but I can't do Christopher Walken. I'm going to try to learn Werner Herzog. I'm going to try to do his voice at some point. But yeah, I can do some characters from Metalocalypse. But yeah. Head First Only says Walken is hard to do. Yeah. He is. He's really difficult. There's something about yeah. Klopp says Christopher Walken hella sounds a little bit like Junior Asparagus. I don't know. I can't. I think that Christopher Walken has he's just got a certain way that he just he's got his own little style, right? His own little style. I mean, I find there are some accents I can do really well, and then some I can't. And I think it's a little bit more difficult for me to do male voices because I just don't have the natural bass in my voice. So, sorry. Yeah. Head First Only thinks he can. Head First Only. Okay, tomorrow when you stream, you're gonna have to do your best Werner Herzog impression. Okay. Werner Herzog. Yeah. Array of Emotion says the Björk impression alone is world class. Thank you. Do you know how hard it is to sing like Björk? It's super freaking hard. It is not. It does not come naturally. To it's like singing, but grabbing it from your intestines and singing. Yeah. It's hard. But fun, but hard to sing like that. It's just yeah, it feels like when I sing like that, it's somebody's scraping my intestines and then making me sing. Yeah. Nice. You guys they're all talking about Christopher Walken now. Mike Tango Charlie says he'll always be Max Zorn from View to Kill. Yeah. Christopher Walken will always be the cowbell guy to me. He's always cowbell. Needs more cowbell, And I like that because I didn't really appreciate the cowbell until Christopher Walken, honestly. And then Christopher Walken changed my mind. Yeah. Head First Only says, for me, he'll always be Whitley in Communion because that performance is beyond left field. Also, Andreas Katsoulas as family friend. Cool. Marsha says, have you seen Christopher Walken in that Seven Psychos film? I have not. There's a Seven Psychos film? There's a film with psychos? Mike Tango Charlie says, he was also in that trippy movie Brainstorm. Christopher Walken will always be also in Batman Returns. That, the really fantastic Batman. with, Michelle Pfeiffer, who looks amazing. And yes, I have that costume because I made it. By the way, I made that costume and I wore it, and it's uncomfortable, as most costumes are. Yes. But that's in the States. I'm sorry, that's in the States right now, so I can't like wear it anyway. No. It's freaking weird, and a subpar soundtrack by some bloke called Eric Clapton. Headfirst only says, in the movie Brainstorm, that's what they're talking about. I'm lost in this rabbit hole. Da French Togi, it's okay. It's okay. It's a rabbit hole, and I don't know. I am lost too, because I have not seen the movie Brainstorm. I like Christopher Walken though. He seems like he could be a cool guy. Like, he seems like the kind of guy that if you got drunk with Christopher Walken, you get drunk with Christopher Walken, he's gonna pull out some fucking stories, and he's just gonna be like, he's gonna like tell you stories that will like mind fuck you for a few days. That's how I perceive Christopher Walken. And he'll give you a look, probably. Yeah. He'll probably give you a look like, like he's just like seen into your soul. Tough French Jockey says, I just like cowbell. And I don't even know Christopher Walken. Yeah, it's okay. I also like cowbell. I should get a cowbell. I don't have a cowbell. I should get a cowbell. Cowbell. Then put it in a song. Clearly I don't have any. I don't have a lot of instruments. Communion is basically about Whitley Strieber thinking he's being abducted by aliens, and Walken turns everything up to 11. I feel like Christopher Walken turns everything up to 11, like that's the default Christopher Walken. Yeah. Whitley is why everyone thinks aliens look like grays. That's where the meme came from. Yeah. Hells yeah. That sounds interesting. Okay, now I'm going to have to watch this. Rave Emotion says, time for a trip to Switzerland. Yeah. Okay, sure. When this whole pandemic thing blows over, time for a trip to Switzerland. I've never been. Would I enjoy it? Has anyone been to Switzerland? Would that be fun? What would I do there? Klopp says, have y'all seen Envy? It's such a surreal film and Walken's greatest self-character. No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. I should watch that. When is it new? Klopp says, he introduces himself by saying, I'm the J-Man. I don't know how he would say it. Like, I'm the J-Man. I don't know how he say it. Oh, the Weapon of Choice. They're mentioning the Weapon of Choice music video. I loved that. I was like, wow, Christopher Walken, you've got moves. You've got moves, and I didn't even know you could shake your bones like that. But god damn it, that was great. And go ahead. Yeah. Well done. Head personally is like, I have my cowbell right there. Here. Yeah, you have like every instrument. Head first only. We already know that your studio is full of all the gear. Yeah. No, I'm happy for you. It's good. Have the gear thing you have a lot of nice stuff. Duff French Doggy says Geneva is nice, but the countryside of Switzerland is very, very beautiful. Yeah, I always want to. I was thinking about like if I ever go to Switzerland, I'll go like I want to go to like where that James Bond movie with George Lazenby. I wouldn't mind going like Her Majesty's Secret Service or something like that. I don't know. That's a thought. Or what else? There's something with the snow globes. Maybe I'll go to some place that has snow globes. Snow globes are nice. I don't own any, but they seem nice. Oh my god. I feel like this. I just talk about. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ben Stiller and Jack Black feels a little like Edward Scissorhands. They invent a spray that makes dog poop disappear. Oh my god! Shut up. And by the way, how helpful would that be? A spray to make dog poop disappear? He's a, you know? How many of you have stepped in dog shit? I have, and not on purpose, because I'm not into that kind of poop play. But it's gross and it's terrible, and really, dog owners should pick up after themselves. But a spray to make dog poop disappear, that would be brilliant. And yeah, I'm here for it. Mike Tango Charlie's talking about how Christopher Walken's a pretty good dancer and apparently wanted to dance in a music video before he got too old. Aww. And Chris is like, Walken studied dance. You know, he has that kind of body that would, you know, he was quite lean but he had, you know, a bit of sinew. So I think it would be cool. I don't know. He's awesome. Head First Only is talking about Châtel and Verbier and skiing there, because we're talking the Switzerland thing. Oh, it's really pretty. I can't ski. Yeah. Head First Only was like, whatever happened to white dog shit, eh? That was totally a thing when I was a kid. Yeah, what happened? White dog shit was a thing. Maybe it's just like white dog shit is dog shit that's been sitting in the sun too long. Is that it? I'm going to have to look. I don't want to look that up. There are some things I don't want to Google. That's one of them. Why is dog shit white? I don't want to find the answer. I want to know, but at the same time, I don't want to see. I don't want to see the answer. Mike Tingo Charlie says, it was the stuff in dog food, wasn't it? I don't know. I didn't have dogs. I don't know. French Dougie's talking about how basically Switzerland's a place where you can spend your days taking pictures. Yeah. I don't really take a lot of photos. It's not that I hate photography, I leave it, you know, I leave it for better people and stuff. But if I could do anything, I would just want to take like a digital recorder or something with me and just record sounds. That to me would be a great walk in the yeah. I'd love to do that. Noirshaw wants a snow globe. Okay. Somebody better get you that for Christmas then. Head First Only says it was because dog food had too many bones / calcium in it. Because they eat mostly bones, Noirshire says. Okay, that's why dog poop. Okay, so fun fact. Sorry, the music's over. But we're going to hit you up with fun facts. Like how Anton Cross played the zither for Third Man movie, which has Orson Welles and is set in Vienna. And that dog shit used to be white, you know, on the sidewalk. It would be white because dog food had a lot of calcium in it, like a lot of bones. So, yeah, there you go. Mike Dingo Charlie says, click to subscribe for more weird facts. Yes. For more dog shit info. No. Yeah. I guess that's it. You know what? That's it for tonight, I think. If I start talking about dog shit or shit in general, that's usually a sign. Yeah. That's usually a sign. Head First Only says, now there's still bone in dog food, but it's raw, so it gets digested because it wasn't digested before because it was cooked. I'll get me coat. Yeah. Get your coat. Time to go. No, you know, I love your facts. I love that you Google stuff. I just cannot unsee the Google result of dog shit. And that's something that I want to unsee if I see it. Okay. Anyway, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the music, you know, and the random facts and the die-hard. Now I have my fucking hair. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, 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 bitch. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Christmas spirit in the house. Yeah, I'll just be hitting you up with all the Christmas things that I own. It's not a lot. I've only got one other Christmas jumper. You're gonna get to see it next week. Oh, and I can play the other stuff for you that I was working on next week, because it won't be a surprise about it. It'll be done. The French Doggy says, and after this beautiful moment about dog shit, we're done. Yes, we are. So take care of yourselves. Wear masks. Stay inside. Try to not try to not get sick. Please take care of yourselves. Yeah, wear a mask. Social distance if you need to. Especially if you're going out Christmas shopping, take care of yourselves, okay? I don't want anyone getting sick. And also, yeah, I'll be back with more tunes. Also, wish me luck. Hope I get that job. Well, good. This is Ryako saying goodnight. Remember, I love you. Thank you so much. You're the best. You're the best. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.